How do I get my spouse on board with my budget? This is hands down the most frequently asked question that I get from people that either come to a live workshop or work with me one-on-one. When we're each struggling with our money and coming up with something, and then you put another person in the mix, we can create a whole lot of drama and a whole lot of trouble. And statistics show that 1 in 3 couples state that money is a significant cause of stress in their relationships. So this is something to really figure out and nail down. I want to give you some guidelines so that you can create a better path to success in this super important conversation. First of all, let's talk about why this doesn't work. Oftentimes, couples get together and there's one person that's responsible for the money. So they're going to come up with a plan and the other person is just kind of contributing to that. But what happens then is that you're hoping that everybody's got the same values and we're all on the same page with the goals that we have. And sometimes that's not the case. So make sure that the plan that you have in place is driving you towards goals that you both want. So what that looks like in practical reality is you need to sit down and talk in general about what your goals are for your money. What values do you have about money? What gets under your skin about money? What do you worry about? Have an open conversation that is not about the tactical budget. You want to start with just listening and being heard in that space. So talk about your backgrounds on it. A lot of us weren't taught anything about how to manage our money, and so we're all trying to figure this out as we go. You need to understand where your partner is coming from with that, because sometimes it's not about that little decision you're making. It's about something else that's there. So have the conversation up front. Have that conversation, and at the end, I want you to both have a plan that says, this is what we want to accomplish. This is what is important to us. So your goals and values are established first. And then the plan that you're creating and implementing is coming out of that conversation. Oftentimes with traditional budgeting, it has you go through all of this like financial gymnastics to pull all your documents and do this and assemble it. It's like as fun as doing your taxes. And then after you go through all of that, you're supposed to then figure out how you are having fun and achieving your goals. So when you reverse that order, when the plan comes first and then it's driving the goals and values out of the plan, it can be super stressful and it's not any fun. And so if you have had a history of struggling to get your partner on board with this, it might be because there's no fun left in it. There's no reason, why do we want to do this? We're working so hard and this isn't any fun. And so if they're not working with you on it, it might be because you've got the order wrong. The fun and the plan and the goals is being based on what all of this budget looks like. If you swap that and start making decisions on your daily decisions based on those goals, you're going to have a lot better chance of success overall. I also want you to acknowledge that this is a topic that people struggle with and argue with a lot. And so it's the perfect topic to take into a professional setting. Therapists deal with this a lot. And I want you to have a safe, healthy space so that you both can talk about this topic and be heard, but also find a path to success. So first of all, start with an open conversation about it. Don't dive into the budgeting conversation, because if people aren't into budgeting, they don't really want to talk about budgeting. So have a warm, friendly conversation that says, hey, I think we should sit down and figure out where we're going. What do we want to do with the next 5, 10 years? What are our goals? So that you and your partner are both on the same page. You know where you want to go. And then the plan comes out of that conversation so that the plan matches the goals. You're going to have a lot better success with that ongoing.
Hey, it's Melissa here, and what you just saw is one of my top 10 most frequently asked questions. I really hope you found it helpful. To get your specific money question answered, I want you to come over and visit me at either Facebook or Instagram at Melissa on Money. I'd really like to know how I can help you specifically. Also, if you're looking for free money training, you can find that at melissapaul.com. Thanks.